Good morning. My name is Elish Rougeau, and today I have the privilege of introducing my favorite calc dropout, Soraya Nazor, or as very few of you may know her, Ari. Soraya is hilarious, intelligent, and above all, fearless. I realized this in 7th grade on Halloween when she and Hannah Burt crossed Island Drive in spite of the oncoming traffic. Later the same night, she actually laughed at the scariest scenes in the movie It, while the rest of us had to close our eyes in fear. Aside from being the bravest person I know, Soraya never ceases to amaze our grade with her exceptional Spanish skills, her loud and infectious laugh, and her unwavering kindness. I know she has some amazing wisdom to share with us today, so without further delay, I give you Soraya Catherine Regina Nazor.
A few years ago, I developed a little obsession with Stephen King's novel and movie, It. So every October, I would pester my parents about allowing me to recreate the iconic scene using the storm drain that is conveniently located in front of our house. I had a Pennywise mask set inside the drain with a paper boat and a bright red balloon. Each time someone stopped to take a photo, I was so proud of myself. We live on Mud Island, and as some of you may know, this neighborhood attracts large crowds of trick-or-treaters every year. And for safety reasons, they decided to start trick-or-treating at 5 p.m. and end promptly at 6:30. Sadly, not all the trick-or-treaters can get there on time. I was walking to meet a friend and happened upon a mother and a daughter who were getting out of their car just when all the other trick-or-treaters and their families were leaving with their bags full of candy. The little girl was dressed as Elsa from Frozen, skipping along the sidewalk with her bright yellow SpongeBob trick-or-treating bag. My heart sank, because by this time, candy bowls were mostly empty and front porch lights were being turned off. I don't know what it was about this mother and daughter that struck me so much. About 45 minutes later, walking back home, I see the same mother and daughter getting back into their car, now the only car parked on the side of the road, and I can tell from the way the wind is blowing the little girl's yellow Halloween bag that she didn't get much candy, hardly any at all. Her mother looked exhausted, but surprisingly, the little girl had the biggest smile on her face. And as I got a little closer, I understood why. In her other hand, she was holding tight to the ribbon of a bright red balloon. Walking back to my house, my suspicions were confirmed when I saw my It display missing its red balloon, and I could not have been happier. We've all heard those expressions, if you snooze, you lose, or the early bird gets the worm, and I certainly understand the importance of being on time and respecting the rules. But I also know that sometimes life happens. There have been times during my 14 years at St. Mary's when teachers and classmates have shown me grace when I fell short of the mark. This past Halloween, I made sure to hold back some extra candy for those trick-or-treaters that just couldn't quite make it in time, and I also bought a couple of extra red balloons. We've often been told that we can have it all, but as deadlines get tighter and life more complicated, let's not kid ourselves. It is my hope that we never lose sight of all the factors that can play a part in who arrives on time and who might not. Obviously, I don't really know the reason why that mother and daughter arrived late. There could be hundreds of reasons, but whatever it may be, hopefully we can all have a little grace for both ourselves and for each other. And if you don't go home with a big bag of candy, at least you can smile while carrying your bright red balloon. Thank you.